So today we'll be discussing web to lead and email to case, and also if possible creating sites and customer portal. So we'll be dealing with these topics. So first, web to lead. Basically, whenever you visit any website, say uh, you are visiting some company website and you wanted to know something from that company, and you are nowhere related to that company, but you still wanted to have you still wanted to know something, like you have a query, or you wanted to buy their product, or you wanted to use their product, but before that you wanted to know something. So what do? So basically, if I wanted to buy a Dell laptop, I just go to dell.com and I'll go through all the laptops listed there. So suddenly, I had a query and I wanted to post it. So to whom I can post? Like, if you click on contact us in any website, if suppose that is a company, and we can see contact us button in most of the company websites. So if you click on that, they'll be asking you your contact number and on what subject you wanted to contact, and some description of the message you are going to ask. So that kind of basic information they will take. So you will be having some contact information via email or phone, but still you don't want to make any call, you don't want to send any email. Just there is some details are there, you just want to fill and you just want to submit. Where that data goes? That data has to be saved somewhere, so that the company people will see that and they will get back to you. Okay, so this is one way of getting leads actually. Okay, so how we can do that? So whenever you are submitting your data and your questions, that has to be updated somewhere else. So based on that, whoever responsible for that, they will take care of it and they will get back to you. So how we can do that in Salesforce? Okay, so there is a concept called web to lead. Okay, so we'll discuss that today. So yeah, I have a very bad habit of searching here, but you people follow this one: customize leads web to lead. Okay, so if you click on that, if you want to go through this description, you can. Okay, so here you can see create a web to lead form. I just wanted to click on that, and here it is displaying some fields. Okay, so what are the fields you wanted to display on the form? I don't want this state or province or city, so just remove. And I wanted to have some contact information, so we have email. I want to have phone also, phone or mobile. Okay, so I have not removed this, so right, remove. Okay, so these are the fields I wanted to display on the web to lead form. Next, it is asking you to provide a written URL. A written URL could be anything. You can just say google.com. But actually, you if that is the organization which is having, its domain website, then those people can say, can display URL saying that thank you for registering with us, thanks for posting your query, something like that. But so for the time's sake, I'm just giving google.com. So generate. Here it is automatically generating one XML code format for you. Okay, so it is something like HTML. It's not XML, it is HTML. So everything is readily prepared. See here, the first name, last name, email. So it has taken all these fields. Okay, so this is a HTML format. Okay, so just copy it and paste it in Notepad. Okay, so yeah, save it. You have to save it as a HTML file. You should not save it as a TXT or doc file. You have to save it as HTML. So web2lead dot HTML. So save somewhere on the desktop. Save. Okay. So now go back to that saved file. Okay. So that is on desktop. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. So click on it. See here. First name, last name, email, company, phone, mobile. These are the details I have taken. So you can, you can modify that HTML code and you can design your own, page. Okay, you can, make it somewhat attractive. So take some name, say, yeah, Abraham Lincoln. Okay, next last name, give some Abraham, email. So fill in the details, company, some technology, phone. Okay, so that's it. So submit your query. Okay, so the written URL I have given google.com. That is why it is navigated you to google.com. Okay, so that has to be stored in your lead object. So let's see whether it is stored in the lead object or not. Go to leads. So we should see something like Abraham Lincoln. So you can search it, or better, whenever you wanted to see any record on, you can create a new view. See here, do we have today's leads? Yeah, we have today's leads. Okay, so yeah, this is Abraham Lincoln which we created just now. Okay, so today's leads means the leads which are created today. How can you get this one? Just go to edit, created date is equal to today. You have to use this, then you will get all the leads which are created today. Okay, I told you already, this is about list views. Okay, so anyway, we got the lead. So if you give something else, take one more example. So yeah, click on this again, say Mother Teresa. Sorry. Okay, so email, company, so some phone. Okay, submit your query. Right, the written URL is google.com. So we got it, and see, if you refresh this, you should get that record also. Yes, we got it. So this is how you can generate leads. It is another form of generating leads. So these people are nothing but, these people are having some interest. They need something from us. That is why they are posting queries. So immediately any one of the representative can take the ownership of this lead and they can work on it. Okay, so this is how we can generate a web to lead. This is very easy. And in the same way you also have web to case. See here, web to case, same. Okay, there is no much difference, so you can do that. Next, email to case. So same, if you go to the contact page of any company's website, so there you can see email address. Okay, so from there you can send an email, or else they'll be giving you some general email address like contact@dell.com, contact@support.com, something like this. They will be giving some generic email address, so that if any of the customers are sending an email to that, that will be storing into their database. Okay, how we can achieve that using Salesforce? Let me explain you guys. So if you go to case object, case here, yeah, in the case you can see email to case. Yeah, this is the one, email to case. Okay, so continue. Okay, so this is not enabled. Enable email to case, you have to enable it. Enable email to case, notify case owners on new emails. I mean, it just gives some alert, like maybe sending an email to the concerned person. Okay, so over email rate limit action. Oh, we need to enable this one, on demand service. Okay, see this one. See, the use of enabling this is on demand email to case enables your organization to automatically create cases from email without having you download and install email to case agent. Suppose if you are not clicking on that, so if you are getting the data from email to case and you have not enabled on demand service, then you need to install one email to case agent, any third party tool. We have so many third party tools for email to case generation, so you need to install that. So in order to avoid that, there is standard functionality built in Salesforce, so you can click on this one. So then there is no need to use any email to case third party agent tool. Okay, so bounce message, what is this? Over email rate limit action. See, if what it means is, there is some limit actually, uh, on a particular day, if that limit is exceeded. Okay, so then we can bounce the message. Okay, the sender will be receiving a message that the message is not delivered. Okay, so that is the meaning of bounce message. And unauthorized senders action, so we'll be having a particular email format. Okay, so if that email the user has to send from a valid email address. So if he is not sending from a valid email address, we need to discard it. Okay, save. Right, so this is how we need to set up email to case. Next, let's go back to email to case. Yeah, routing address, click on new, routing name, say email to case, and yeah, case priority is medium, case origin is email. Okay, and email address. So give some valid email. I'm giving my email address. Say the email routing address will not be activated until it is verified. So what it means is it is going to send an email to the address we have provided here. Okay, so you must verify this email address to ensure system security. Okay, some security purposes it is asking us. Okay. Let me check my email. I guess I received some email. So yes, we got an email. Okay, so yeah, to verify this one we need to click on this. Okay, continue. Right, so that is verified. Next, email services address. See, we got a big length email address. So this is the email address which we need to provide to all our customers, so that if any of our customers is sending any email to this email address provided here, we are going to receive a case. Okay, in our case object, one record will be getting saved. So actually this is very lengthy, and it is not user friendly also. So if someone ask you for the customer care email address, you cannot tell them this is the email address. So what we can do is, if you provide this email address to the networking team, then they will route this email address to some other email address. Something they can convert this email to, like, customer support at dell.com, something like that. So this email address can be routed to some other email address. That email address can be provided to the customers so that they can easily send an email. Okay, so this is the duty of networking team. You don't need to worry about it. Okay, you have to provide this email address and you have to tell them the purpose behind routing this email address. So that's it. Okay, so copy this email and send an email from your email compose. So I'm just pasting that subject laptop performance. Okay, you're just giving some description and this is the message subject. Okay, send an email. Let me check whether it is created a case in case object or not. So go to cases. Okay, so what is the subject we provided? So sales queue, all open cases, laptop performance. See here, this is created today. Okay, so this is the case we created from our email address. So if you go to details, see, this is the description I provided. My lab is not working as expected. Subject to laptop performance. Okay, right. So you too can send an email to that email address, then definitely that will be getting stored here. If you want to check, you can. So I'll be sending this link to you. Just send something to this email address, then you'll be getting more clear idea of this. Okay, so if you want to try, you can try. Send an email to this email, then whatever the description, whatever the subject you provided, that will be saved into the case object. Give it a try. I sent a message to you in the chat. So that is an email address. Send an email to that. Okay. So let me check whether it is created a case in Salesforce or not. All open cases. So I can see something. Is this the case you created?
No, no, test case. I
Test
did a
case.
test.
Okay. Okay. So test case. Yeah. From this email, we got a case. So we can resolve the case. We got some minimum information about the user who is sending this email. So based on this one, we can resolve the issue. Okay. Next. Yeah. We discussed something about customer portal today. So customer portal. See, mm, suppose you are a student of some university. So what university will do? The university will provide you some ID to log in and check your details like your fee, your classes, and when you are going to finish, and all the information about you and the course information. Okay. So that is what a customer portal is. When we are dealing with business here, say suppose if you take the example of Walmart. Okay. So Walmart is having many customers. So what it can do is to provide a better customer service. It can provide you login details, like you can log in and you can order whatever the products you want. Okay. And you can go to checkout, pay, and the items will get delivered to you. Okay. So you can also do the same thing using Salesforce. This is something like e-commerce. Okay. So in customer portal we can create the user login, and so that user can set up his password and he can log in. He can post comments, or he can see his data, he can see his business with the company. So something like that. So let me explain you something about customer portal, how we can do that in Salesforce. So just go to setup and customer portal. Yeah, this is customer portal settings. Go there. We need to enable customer portal. Click on edit, save, continue. Okay. So we enabled the customer portal. Okay. So now actually where do we store the contact information of user or our customers? So we store the contact information in where we store the contact information of a customer. We store it in contacts object. Okay, so whenever you enable your customer portal, you can make each contact as a external user. You can create a login to the contact. That indirectly means a contact can become a user. Okay, so user will be having his credentials, like we have created some users in Salesforce. Go to users. So these are some users. Okay, so we can create users here. I mean, each contact can become a user. Okay, if you go to some contact, yeah, see here, manage external user. So whenever you enable customer portal, then you can see this one, manage external user, and if you click on this one, enable customer user. Okay, so for this, the user will be getting a verification email to set up his password. So that is why we need to provide a valid email address. So instead of providing mine, I'll provide one of you guys. So if anyone can tell their email address, so that I can uh, send a mail to them. I mean, Salesforce will send a mail, verification mail to them, so that they can register. So ping me in any one of your email address. Okay. So Funny, open your email, log into your email. Yeah.
అది షూస్ చేసుకున్నట్టే
Sorry.
ఓపెన్ ద ఈమెయిల్.
Okay. Cool. So save and
హరాస్మెంట్ అండి.
enable customer user. Whenever you click on that, it will take you to the user creation. See, we just clicked on
నాకు
enable.
తెలీదు. నేను మఫ్ నేను ఇప్పుడు మఫ్ కాల్ చేస్తా, నాకు సంబంధం లే.
Okay. So yeah. So see, if you click on enable customer user, it will take you to the user page. So you can save. See, all the details automatically came. Username, nickname, first name, last name. Okay. So the license it is giving is customer community user, customer community license and customer community user profile. Okay. Click on save. Portal account owner has no role. Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of this? Portal account owner has no role. Go to account owner. So we are creating user for a contact. Okay. So to which contact? Ramesh Kumar. Let me go to contacts. This is the one I used. Okay. So for this contact, there is a account owner. We have a account for this contact. So the more errors we get, the more you can learn. Okay. If when I am teaching, if there is no error means, you also do the same practice and then nothing. We may not get the complete knowledge. Whenever the errors come, we should understand the error perfectly. Okay. So this is the account, and who is the owner for this account? System admin. So what it means is, parent account owner has no role means the owner of the account is not having any role. So go to owner, go to this owner, system admin. Okay. So go to my settings, and you can see advanced user settings. Click on this one. See, this user is not having any role. Okay. Give some role. Save. So the record is, we provided a role. So now go back to the same account. Now you save, right? The user is created. Okay. So now, Funny, I guess you have got some email. So please click on that email, and if you want me to make you presenter, you can share your screen. Just give me a second, Funny. I'm giving you the control. You can share your screen. So share your screen to everyone. Yes. Show me the email you got. Right. So you got the username and the password. Okay. Okay. I'll send you the link. I am sending you the link. So click on that link. Give the username and password. Right. Set your new password. It is asking you to set up a new password. Right. Okay. So this is the customer portal. Next, if you go to create new, you can see on your left side panel, create new. Try to create a case. Yes. Give some subject and something. Give something. Okay. So case origin. Okay, you can submit. So on contact name Ramesh Kumar, you are creating a case. So give the case origin, and give other fields also to distinguish it. See, we have some other fields. So give them also. Product. You can give the above fields also. Right. So submit. So you created a new case, and let me check whether I got that case in the Salesforce or not. So I am sharing my screen now. Right. Okay. So he submitted a case using his customer portal. He logged into it and submitted a case. And let me check whether I got that case or not. I guess this is the case. This one. This is the one, right? Performance. Let me check. Yeah. Electronic performance, laptop performance. Yes. Ishwar Funny. See, from this person we got a case. Okay. So this is how a customer portal works. So the customer at any time can log in and he can check the status of this case. Okay. So see how easy the things became. So for this, actually, before this cloud technology, we need to do so much. A lot of things need to be done to achieve this functionality, but Salesforce made things very simple. Okay. So like this, depending on your customers, you have to pay money to the Salesforce, because this is not included in the license. I mean, if you are taking unlimited version license, uh, the customer portal thing is not included, so you have to pay some more money for this customer portal. If you are having some 100 customers, you need to buy some license which can provide 100 customers logins. Okay. So you have to pay an extra money for this one. Right. Next, you got any doubts? And the link I sent him, I have not shown you. See, this is the customer portal login URL. Okay. So this is the one I sent to Funny through the chat. Okay. So you can make any contact as a user, and you can send this link to him. Okay. So immediately he will get a verification link and his username and password. So he can log in and he can set up his new password and he can create cases if at all he is having any. Okay. So this is how customer portal works. Next one, sites. Suppose I want my customers to access some data, okay, or a page or something. I want all, not only the customers, everyone. I want to make some information public. Okay. So then what I have to do using Salesforce? So here you can create sites and you can make them public. So if you make them public, then any person by clicking on the link you provided can access that link and see the data there. Okay. So how we can do that, we'll see. Sites. If you go to develop and sites, so you need to check the URL whether it is available or not. Okay. So my company, check availability. No, it is not available. Mm, let me try my name. Right. This is available. Okay. So see here, eu.force.com. So you are just making a force.com page. Okay. So up to this it will give you the URL, and here you need to select your company name. Mostly people will select their company name there. Okay. So if suppose you are working for some Capgemini, you have to make it Capgemini Developer Edition, something like that. Next, register my force.com domain. Once you register, you will not be able to modify your force.com domain. Are you sure? Okay, right. So we registered a domain and create a new site here. We just registered a domain. Now we have to create our site here. Okay, so site label, site contact, system admin. Okay, so what it is asking is active site home page. Okay, so what you wanted to display on your site, so you can develop a visual force page and you can give that visual force page here. So far we have not developed any visual force pages. So okay, so there are some standard some pages. So under construction, unauthorized, site login. So I guess these are the standard ones. Okay, so we use this for some error message. So if you got any exception, if that is under construction, unauthorized, so some standard pages are there. But anyway, we can create one page and we can use that page in the sites. Okay, so we'll be discussing visual force pages more in detail in the development, but let me create a sample page. Don't worry if I'm creating something, if you don't know that, nothing to worry, because we'll be dealing with this in detail in development. Okay, so for creating visual force pages, you need to go to pages. I'll show you a test page. So these are the available pages. Okay, create new. Right, so this is one way of creating a page, but I want to use other way. So here you can just go on entering the code, but immediately you cannot see the preview of it. So after saving, you can say you can see the preview here. But there is one more way of creating pages that is more efficient way. I use that only every time. So click on Apex, give some sample page. If you enter that in the URL, it will ask you if the page already exists, then the page will be opened. If the page is not available, see, page sample page does not exist. So do you want to create a page? It has to ask that, but it is not asking means we need to enable development mode. Go to user. Nothing to worry, all the things which I am discussing here will be repeated. Just see how I am doing this one. Edit, Control F, development mode. You need to enable development mode. I tell you the advantage of enabling development mode. Click on save. If you refresh the same page, observe the change. Right? Visual force error. The sample page does not exist. Create page sample page. Do you want to create a sample page? It is asking you to. If you wanted to create, then click on that. Okay, so this is our sample page. Okay, so to edit your page, you have to click on this. So if you enable development mode, then only you can see this one. Otherwise, you have to where is that? You have to write your page somewhere. if you go like this, you have to write the code, and after saving it you can see the preview. But here you can write the code and simultaneously you can see the preview immediately. Okay, so apex page, the starting tag and the end tag. And what I wanted to use, I wanted to use a standard controller account. Nothing to worry if you don't know something. So record set where ACC, I want to create a form. Apex. All these tags will be discussed in detail, and these are very easy. Title, I want all accounts to be displayed on the page. Next, yeah, I want to have some command button, command link, action. I tell you what meaning of this also, what is the meaning of this. This is called binding a variable. Next, give the value backspace block table. Okay, so I just want to take two columns in the table. This apex space block table will print the table, and you need to give the columns, what columns you wanted to print in the table. What columns I want? Value, I want a dot name, that means account dot name. And the same, one more column, I want phone. So page block table. Okay, so here we are finishing the page block table, and I want some command links to be displayed. Let me have it here. Control V. That should be in the panel grid. Text panel grid, columns 2. is this? Okay, I want to have previous. Yeah, yeah, let me check whether I got any errors. You can check the errors here itself. You will have save here. This is save. Panel git must be followed by other attribute. Okay, we missed this one. Right, see the page displayed the accounts and its phone number. So go next, previous. Okay, so it is printing only few. Mm, you can have it on the top also, the next button. Why only if you are coming? Okay, anyway, this is a sample page we created and I want to publish this page on my site. Okay, so this is a sample page. So copy this page name and where is the site? Go here and here active site home page. Click on this. You can find it here, active site home page. Okay, so let me check. This is the one we created, preview, right? This is the one we created. So sample page. Next, you need to give something here. Okay, so this is the URL actually. This is, you need to make this URL public. So if anyone clicks on this link, then you have to display some data. Okay, so you have to make it active and save. Okay, so yeah, preview as admin, right? Authorization required. Login not allowed. Okay, so this is public access settings. So this is creating a new profile. Okay, if you click on this one, you will be taken to a profile. See, new site profile. So this is the site name I have given. So you can manage the profile settings here. Okay, so see here, by default I guess enable visual force pages. See, sample page, there is no permission to sample page. Yeah, we have it here. Okay, so this profile is having the permission here, and if you come down, see, there is no permission to see accounts. So the page standard controller is account. Okay, so you need to give permission there. So this is we are giving to the external user. So we can give read and we can give create, but we should not give any other permissions. If we give, then he can modify the data. So that is why we should not give. So click on save. Right. So now go to your site. Sites. Your site is here, new site, and preview. See the page we created. Okay, so this is something looking like a Salesforce page. So what I wanted to do is, I don't want to display this Salesforce and all. Okay, so for that, go to your page, go to editor. So you can give a tag, show header. Show header is false. Right, if you save it, the header section will go. Okay, this looks like a plain page, plain web page. And go here, preview as admin. See, oh, still it is coming here. Right, see, this is gone. Okay, again click on this one. Yeah, that is gone. Okay, so this is how you can make your sites public. So if suppose if I am sharing this link, where is this link? Yeah, this is the domain name and this is path. We need to use both. So I use other browser and I try to open it. So I'm in person 2 now. Let me go to person 1, and along with this I need to enter this path also. Right, so this is how we can make our sites public. Okay, you can post some information or you can write something. Okay, so this is about creating sites in Salesforce. If you click on view also, it will take you to the same. Okay, so any doubts? So try to do this one on your own. Okay, don't create any page, just take some sample page. You don't need to create page also. Once you click on that, automatically a sample page will be displayed. So if you go to Visualforce pages or go from here, you don't need to write all this thing. We can do that later. So just create Apex, create some my page. Okay, so it will ask you to create new page. Right, that's it. You just save this one. Okay, so just save it. So that becomes your page. What is the page? My page. See what it is displaying. Congratulations, this is your new page, my page. Okay, so I will use the page. I will use this page now there. Edit. So I remove sample page and save. Now click on this. It is taking some time, I guess. Right. Congratulations. This is your new page. Okay. So that is how you can do that. So if you don't want to see this one, you just go to your page. I don't want to see this left side panel also. So what you can do, show header false, left side panel or side panel, sidebar false. Now if I refresh it, see, everything will go and it looks like a normal page. And now you refresh this one here, it is taking time. Right. Okay. So this is how you can manage sites in Salesforce. So you can ask me any doubts if you got any doubts. So we'll be starting the development in 2 days, in 2 more days. I'll see if any other topics are missed out in admin, and I will cover these missed topics in these 2 days, and we'll be starting development in 2 or 3 days. Mostly I guess all of them are completed, but let me think and let me check again. Okay, so be prepared. Okay, so navigation part will be more confusing once we start development, and will not be touching this admin topics. You may forget, chances are very high, because total navigation part, though you have some experience, some experienced people also sometimes, they'll be forgetting where to go, what to do now. So because this is the navigation part, mostly though you are experienced, you'll be confused sometimes. Any doubts? Okay then. So if you have no doubts, then I can wind up the session. See you later, guys. Thank you so much.